I'd like to call to order the meeting of the Village Board for April 10th, 2018. Can you please join us for the pledge? I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Village Clerk, would you please call the roll?
President DeSimone,
Here.
Trustee Carmona. Here. Trustee Franz.
Here.
Trustee Lomax.
Here.
Trustee Penicola.
Here.
Trustee Perez.
Here.
That's six.
We have a form.
We have a quorum.
We will move the public comment. Does anyone wish to address the board? If so, please approach the podium and state your name. Is there any public comment? Seeing no public comment, this will conclude our public comment. Moving on, is there a motion to approve the minutes from the March 20th, 2018 special village board meeting?
Give a motion.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Are there any modifications to the minutes? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Say nay. Motion carries and the minutes are approved. Is there a motion to approve the minutes from the March 27th, 2018 village board meeting?
So moved.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Are there any modifications to the minutes? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries and the minutes are approved. The next item of business is to approve the warrant in the amount of $815,685.19. Is there a motion to approve the warrant?
You have a motion?
Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Is there any discussion on the warrant? Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona. Yes. Trustee Franz.
Yes.
Trustee Lomax.
Yes.
Trustee Penicola.
Yes.
Trustee Perez.
Yes.
That's five.
Motion carries and the warrant is approved. There are no items on the consent agenda today. Moving on to administration is a resolution granting the advice and consent to the president's appointment of Nick Saldano to the Police Pension Board. Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
So moved.
Do I have a second on the motion?
Second.
There being a motion and a second, is there any discussion? Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona. Yes. Trustee Franz.
Yes.
Trustee Lomax.
Yes.
Trustee Penicola.
Yes.
Trustee Perez.
Yes.
That's five.
The motion carries and the resolution is approved. Number two is a resolution granting the advice and consent to the president's appointment of Zachary Zage to the Board of Police Commission. Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
You have a motion?
Do I have a second on the motion?
Second.
There being a motion and a second, is there any discussion? Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona. Yes. Trustee Franz.
Yes.
Trustee Lomax.
Yes.
Trustee Penicola.
Yes.
Trustee Perez.
Yes.
That's five.
The motion carries and the resolution is approved. Number three, resolution granting the advice and consent to the president's appointment of Jerry Budnick to the Bensonville Fire District Number 2 Boards of Commissioners. Is there a motion to approve this resolution?
You have a motion.
Do I have a second on the motion?
Second.
There being a motion and a second, is there any discussion? Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona. Yes. Trustee Franz.
Yes.
Trustee Lomax.
Yes.
Trustee Penicola.
Yes.
Trustee Perez.
Yes.
That's five.
The motion carries and the resolution is approved. Number four is a resolution granting the advice and consent to the president's appointment of Mark Wazowitz to Community Development Commission. Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
You have a motion.
Do I have a second on the motion?
Second.
There being a motion and a second, is there any discussion? Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona. Yes. Trustee Franz.
Yes.
Trustee Lomax.
Yes.
Trustee Penicola.
Yes.
Trustee Perez.
Yes.
That's five.
Motion carries and the resolution is approved. Number five is a resolution granting the advice and consent to the president's reappointment of Michael Sarnecki to Community Development Committee Commission. Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
You have a motion?
Do I have a second on the motion?
Second.
There being a motion and a second, any discussion? Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona. Yes. Trustee Franz.
Yes.
Trustee Lomax.
Yes.
Trustee Penicola.
Yes.
Trustee Perez.
Yes.
That's five.
The motion carries and the resolution is approved. Number six is a resolution granting the advice and consent of the Village Board of Trustees to the village president's reappointment of Amit Thacker to the office of Village Treasurer. Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
There being a motion and a second, is there any discussion? Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona. Yes. Trustee Franz.
Yes.
Trustee Lomax.
Yes.
Trustee Penicola.
Yes.
Trustee Perez.
Yes.
That's five.
The motion carries and the resolution is approved. Number seven is a resolution granting the advice and consent of the Village Board of Trustees to the village president's appointment of Joseph Karachi to the office of village engineer. Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
You have a
You have a motion.
motion.
Do I have a second on the motion?
Second.
There being a motion and a second, is there any discussion? Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Pena Cola?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's 5.
The motion carries and the resolution is approved. Number 8 is a resolution granting the advice and consent of the president's appointment of P. Joseph Montana as the village ethics officer. Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
It's a motion.
Do I have a second on the motion?
I have a second.
There being a motion and a second, is there any discussion? Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Pena Cola?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's 5.
The motion carries and the resolution approved. There are no other reports for either Community and Economic Development, Finance, the Police Department, Public Works, or Recreation. Moving on to why we are here today. Presidential remarks. I have a proclamation here honoring Mario's Deli 2 for 25 years of dedicated service to the village of Bensonville. And at this time, I would like to read the proclamation. Proclamation honoring Mario's Deli 2 for 25 years of dedicated service in the village of Bensonville. Whereas Mario Deli's 2 opened their doors as an Italian-American grocery store on October 1st, 1992, and whereas Joe and Tony Cesario were the original owners of this 100% family-owned business, and whereas throughout the 25 years in business, Mario's Deli 2 became a staple of the community and growing into a full Italian-style deli that served both cold and hot entrees and sandwiches, with the most popular sandwiches being the Italian, the Joey, and the homemade chicken salad. And whereas throughout the years, Mario's Deli 2 employed over 150 employees while in business, and where Joe and Tony made family and newly developed recipes in-house daily. Now therefore, the village of Bensonville does proclaim congratulations and best of luck to Joe and Tony of the former Mario's Deli 2 in Bensonville for their dedicated service and loyal corporate citizenship for the past 25 years within the village of Bensonville. Dated this day, 10th day of April, 2018. Thank you, guys.
Joe, we don't need to swear you in for that, do we? We'll swear all the other.
Guess I should have done this first, huh?
Works either way.
Is there a motion to support of the proclamation?
It's a motion.
Do I have a second on the motion?
You have a second.
There being a motion and a second, is there any discussion? Let's call the roll, please.
Trustee Carmona?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Pena Cola?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's 5.
Thank goodness the motion carries. I have a couple other presidential remarks here. The Music in the Park lineup is out. It starts June 13th with Heartache Tonight. It's a very, very good lineup, if I have to say so ourselves. I think we did a great job doing this. So we look forward to seeing everybody downtown Bentonville Wednesdays from 7:30 to 9:30. Also, our Easter event went pretty well. It was I think, a nice success. I think 55, 60 families showed up. Those pictures are posted all over Facebook, so they can just grab them off of there if they need copies of them. The Spring Carnival is May 17th through the 20th, which is going to be right outside the Leisure Center, correct?
Yes.
It'll be outside the Leisure Center on those dates, so come on out and have some fun over there, support our community.
There's more information on our website as well for that.
On that too, okay. Tomorrow night at Fenton at 7 o'clock, they're gonna do an anti-drug education forum. I will be there with
Chief Cosman as well as the Wooddale chief will also be there presenting.
about the opioid epidemic and whatever else they need to talk about that night. I'm assuming it's gonna be more than just opioid?
It's gonna be, mostly on heroin and the opiate crisis.
Okay,
Dr. Jorgensen
Fortunately, we haven't been affected too bad by the opioid problem. We want to keep it that way, so we're trying to get ahead of this stuff.
One is too much.
One is too much, absolutely.
Amen.
So please join us tomorrow if you can at 7 o'clock at Fenton High School. That's all I have. Is there a village manager's report?
Yeah, I've got a couple just items of note. The free mulch pickup for our residents started this past Saturday, so residents can head over there and load up their cars or trucks with some free mulch. It's part of our commitment to being environmentally responsible. All that mulch is trees that we've cut down here in the village. We want to recycle it and get it back out to the residents free of charge, so they can go check that out. Staying on the topic of environmentally friendly, our Earth Day cleanup will be April 21st. There's information on our website and Facebook about that. All the taxing bodies here in Bensville are getting together to help sponsor that. So we're going to kind of focus on Redmond here as a village, but all the other parks in town will be cleaned up. And finally, we have a neighborhood watch meeting next Thursday, the 19th at 7 p.m. at the police department. The topic of that will be understanding vehicle stops. A lot of people don't realize that as a person getting pulled over, you've got some responsibilities as well in a traffic stop. So this will walk you through the ways to be safe and courteous to the other police officers as they're coming through. So that should do it for me.
Do we have a village attorney's report?
I do not, Mr. President.
Is there any unfinished business to come before the board tonight? Is there any new business to come before the board tonight? Is there a need for executive session?
There is not, Mr. President.
Is there a motion to adjourn the meeting?
You have a motion?
Do I have a second on the motion?
Second.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. The motion carries. We are adjourned. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.